going on, Jabronis? And welcome to another episode of Jabroni Sports.
Yeah, right. It's lit.
Yeah, right. Hey, what's going on, Jabroni boys?
We about it today.
We about it.
Mm-hmm. That's right. I am your host, AJ Firstenau. You can find me on most forms of social media at AJ, FUERSTENAU.
I am at It's Your Boy Gonzo, and it's me, your boy Gonzo.
Hey, how convenient.
Yeah.
I'm at GBabyLaFlair.
What's our product sponsor of the week, Johnny?
I don't have a sponsor.
No?
I thought we just talked about it 30 seconds ago.
Off air, we discussed a potential
I thought
sponsorship.
you were supposed to do your sponsors like mid-podcast.
No, we're getting them out of the way so people don't have to worry about it.
Is that a tease for your sponsored read later?
I don't have any sponsors. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Okay, all right. I feel like we were lied to, Gonzo.
There was one we talked about pre-show that you were like, yeah, okay.
Yeah, he had like a catchprise and everything.
Yeah, you had a new slogan for him.
Yeah, that's interesting that he's just playing coy now.
All right, well, fine. We'll talk about it right now.
Okay.
Big League Chew. Okay?
Yeah!
And their slogan, don't talk about it, be about it. And like, I'm about it, Big League Chew. Okay, I'm getting some Big League Chew right now. I'm about it.
It's one of their greatest campaigns.
Don't talk about it, be about it.
Big League Chew. Nut up or shut up.
Big League Chew. You gotta leave your house to get this shit.
See, we should do advertisements for Big League Chew, because that would be gold. Anytime somebody saw that, they'll be like, I am about it.
Yeah.
Do not say that I'm not about it, Big League Chew. I am taking this.
So Big League Chew's best advertising campaign would be basically to challenge you to buy their product, to call you out for not doing it.
That's what Sprite did in the 90s. Like
they were just like, buy it, coward.
No, remember Sprite was like, or drink Sprite or don't. I don't care, whatever.
I don't really remember that ad campaign. No,
it was right before the Grant Hill drink Sprite.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So they didn't care, and then they were like, no, we kind of care, actually.
But look at all these cool people drinking Sprite. Don't you want Sprite? Guess you're not cool. And that was their campaign for still today.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's basically their entire marketing campaign is just get famous people to drink Sprite.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hey, can I give a sponsorship to this heater that's keeping my foot warm?
It's a pretty great heater we have set up in the podcast room.
We gotta apologize for all the extra noise.
Pretty sure it was made by Sharper Image. Not 100% sure, but it sounds like something they would do.
It is currently 57 degrees in the studio.
Yeah, hold on.
We are checking in. We are all wearing shoes and hoodies.
I turned it off.
Oh, well, it's going to be a little colder.
There's no sponsorship
okay.
on here.
No, there's no branding of any kind for this space heater that's failing us miserably.
Yeah, it's Sharper Image.
Is your furnace broke? Why is it so? Oh, Jesus Christ! That is some hot audio.
Okay,
sorry.
Don't take the Lord's name in vain.
Why?
Any headphone listeners, I apologize. That's going to be a fun moment.
Why is your house so cold?
Yeah.
It's freezing here.
I don't know why I'm on trial again about my house right now. I came here to talk about sports, and all of a sudden people talking about how cold my house is. You know what? You're welcome for coming over here and being able to record at my house.
What made you think we were going to talk about sports?
Yeah. It's been a while.
What gave you the impression we were here to talk about sports?
It was the title
today?
of the podcast was Jabroni Sports.
That's fair.
That's why I came here.
You know what? That's good feedback. We can take that under advisement.
Yeah.
The sports is pretty. It's in parentheses.
Yeah.
Are you emphasizing on the Jabroni?
Yeah, we're more so Jabronis.
Podcast.
We are
Jabronis.
definitely Jabronis. But you know what? I'm going to get my sports thing out of the way early.
All right, you do yours, I'll do mine.
I'm going to get my sports thing out of the way early. To people who listen, it should be no surprise. I'm bringing up the Bengals.
All right.
But this week, it's a happy call out to the Bengals.
Very happy.
Who did the right thing and gave Andy Dalton the starting job back. And Andy Dalton went out there and rewarded him with their first win of the season.
Andy Dalton should have never gotten benched. He deserves that spot. What are they doing to him?
Absolutely ridiculous. But I'm glad to see him back. Glad to see him have a nice effort and a home win.
It warms the soul.
And a great guy. Overall, great guy.
Andy Dalton did not deserve to be connected to 0-16. He should not have had that hanging over the rest of his career. I didn't want that.
Andy Dalton is a quarterback he's an NFL quarterback.
Yeah, I would agree.
Andy Dalton
high praise.
Andy Dalton can start on lots of teams.
Yeah, for sure.
People think he's garbage, but I don't mind Andy Dalton.
No, he's
just not...
Yeah.
Our offensive line is hilariously bad.
Yeah.
Like,
he would get sacked every single time he dropped back. He'd have pressure on him.
Yep. And he, like, even though he's like 31 or 32, he's still a little mobile. Like, he can avoid pressure, so like he makes the line look a little better. Ryan Finley was not able to do that.
No.
But the Jets also are a horrible football team, so that helped.
Helped just a little bit. I think we could have beat
I mean, we did win 22-6, so
convincing victory.
Yeah, it is. The defense showed up. Dunlap had like 3 sacks. I thought it was 2013 again or something. It was weird.
The Bengals are turning it around.
That's not
win out.
That's no.
Go for that playoff spot.
No.
Who-dey?
Fun fact, though. The Washington football team is not eliminated from playoff contention yet.
Wow. Yeah,
what's fun about that?
I'm just saying.
That's not fun to me.
Because their division is just poor.
So trash that they're 3-9 and they're still mathematically alive. So, for people in the District of Columbia, I mean, good luck. You can root for it. It's,
What I have predicted, and I did this last week, was that in the playoffs, the Packers would meet the Eagles. Packers-Eagles, first round of the playoff, and the Eagles take out the Packers in the first round. That was my prediction.
It took a hit Sunday with the Eagles losing to the Dolphins.
It did take a hit.
To fall to 5-7.
Jim Schwartz sucks.
But the Cowboys are what, 6-6?
6-6, yep. And they play each other in week 16, I believe. So that trash division is going to for sure get a Sunday night game that week. They're just not very good football teams. Either of them. Dallas got embarrassed on Thanksgiving by Buffalo in their own building.
Dallas got hot at the wrong time. Remember how hot they were to start the season?
At the beginning.
Everybody was like, the Cowboys are going to be one of the top teams in the league. Now, they got hot at the wrong time. And it's all about getting hot at the right time if you're going to advance to get to the Super Bowl. So teams that are just figuring it out right now and starting to get their stride, those are the people who are going to do well in the playoffs.
That's why I think the Chiefs are a huge threat to win it all right now.
Yeah.
Because the Chiefs have kind of had like a nondescript season. Like they've been fine, they've been good, but they haven't peaked. Like they haven't looked like last year's Chiefs at any point this year. Really, they've been flashes here and there, but like nothing consistent. So like they haven't hit their stride yet, but they're still 8-4 or whatever it is. So like to me, that's a team that's going to be extremely interesting this postseason. I think Pat Mahomes has another gear he can get to yet that he hasn't shown this season.
Do you think the Packers peaked too early?
Yes.
Yeah,
I think it's all over.
The Packers definitely feel like a peaked too early team right now. Like there's time. Like this is a weird part in the season because there's 4 games left, so there's still like a quarter of the season still left. So if you get real hot these next 4 games, like that would seem like it's perfect, but sometimes it's not quite enough steam to ride out the rest of the way. So like the teams that are hot currently, I don't know if those are necessarily the teams that we should be looking out for. Like
I don't know. The Ravens are still pretty hot, and I'm scared of them.
Yeah, Ravens. I mean, Ravens and Niners was the best football game this season. Both defenses showed up and were real. Both teams like to run the ball. It was a sloppy game. It was physical football.
I heard it was a slobber knocker.
When you saw Lamar at the start of the game, he was running all over the place. You're like, okay, this is going to be a blowout.
Yep, because it was like 14-14 in the first quarter.
Yeah,
and I was like, oh, we got a shootout on our hands. And then it's midway through the fourth, and it's 20-17 or 17-17, and you're like, okay, like the defense has figured it out a little bit. Like
good halftime adjustments by both teams, really.
Yeah, no, I think those are 2 of the better coaches. John Harbaugh and Kyle Shanahan are both guys that I hold in pretty high esteem. They both have talented rosters right now. They both, also, I think, kind of like how we see a lot of coaches right now unable to like make adjustments and to flex to their personnel. I think both of these guys did an amazing job tailoring their teams around their stars. Like, a lot of times, it feels like they try to put a square peg in a round hole, and both of these guys have let their team be what they need to be successful. And I think that's a huge part of coaching.
I would agree. I would tend to agree.
I like during that matchup, you know how they're doing the NFL 100 years?
Yeah.
And they'll show some kind of flashback of when these 2 teams played each other.
Or show Bill Belichick smiling his ghoulish smile.
Showing something in history. So they were going through, like, all the Niners history and all that, and then they're like, and there's the Ravens. All right.
Hey, hold on.
That's shortchanging the Ravens.
Ray Lewis. I mean, they're a new franchise, so all they have for their history is Ray Lewis.
The last 25 years, yeah.
What was Bill Belichick doing in that game at the end?
What do you mean?
It didn't even look like he cared.
Belichick never is one who showed, like, I guess he always looks disgusted, but he doesn't, like, freak out on the sideline.
And then there was the play where, what, they did, it was something so goofy, I can't remember it now. Where they, like, got a delay of game when they were going for 2.
Oh, that was weird, okay.
And then it went, they were like, no, we're just going to kick a field goal because they got penalized 5 yards. I'm like, they should still get penalized 5 yards if they're doing a kick.
Yeah.
That would make sense to me, no?
And then they pushed it back, and he missed the fucking extra point anyway, so...
Watch your language.
It's, that was weird. No, there was definitely some weirdness to that game. To me, like I said, that felt like the game that the Patriots lose every year, and people say the Patriots are done, and then they go on a run, and they go to the Super Bowl.
True. Also, I want to give a shout out to my boy. I don't know if I'm going to pronounce his name right. Young Wei Koo.
Young Wei Koo?
Young Wei Koo.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, those are some dope onside
Dude,
kicks.
3 of them. Only 2 counted, but 3 of them.
3 in a row.
That's something I've never seen 1, let alone 2 in a row.
Yeah.
I'm glad he's getting some use in the NFL because when he was kicking and he, like, missed a kick, this was earlier in the season, they showed his highlights where he, like, flips and does a kick.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, like, cool, but when are you going to do that?
Now you know. Now you fucking know.
Oh, we got something. I'm still waiting for that flip and then field goal kick. Like an extra point or something. That'd be cool.
What about a flip before the onside kick? Because they can't hit them.
That's true, yeah. And then, like, they can't rush him at all, so the timing doesn't matter.
What do you think?
That'd be pretty impressive.
All right, I'll get the
word
word out.
3 cartwheels towards the ball, and then like
a back handspring.
Yeah, and then the third one, he comes down and hits the ball for an onside kick. It pops up in the air.
You could put some crazy English on that.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It'd be like the guys who do the flip when they do the throw-in for soccer.
Yeah, like it looks cool, but it's wildly unnecessary.
Looks cool, though.
Looks cool as fuck, though.
Looks real cool.
It's one of the coolest things in sports that absolutely doesn't really help you that much. Like, it's people that do.
I don't know. The dunk's
Flip
pretty cool, and it doesn't really. I mean, it's no different than a layup.
Do anybody in the pros do the flip throw-in?
There's probably a few. I don't know.
Absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah.
I think I see people doing it in high school all the time. Like, yeah, that's pretty cool, but what are you doing there? I mean,
Yep.
Showing off.
High school is definitely the age where people do it. Yep. There's always the flip throw guy on a team. Typically has a buzz cut. He's pretty revved up. He's that guy's at about a 10 out of 10 all the time.
He's a fucking Kyle.
Like, yeah, he's the guy exactly. And warms like, let's go, let's get this today. Come on, like dude, this is a regular season non-conference game. Chill out, bro. Like, what is wrong with you? Like,
that's all he's got, man. Leave him alone.
Yeah, those people are scary. Those the high school, the super intense, like
those high school flip thrower-ins,
yep.
Man.
You got to look out for those guys.
Those guys are trouble.
If you know someone who did a flip
with
throw,
a capital T.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm just saying, if you know someone who did a flip throw in high school, they probably have stolen a car at the very least at some point. That's all I'm saying. That's it.
Or smoked with cigarettes on school campus.
For sure. Yeah. Or smoked methamphetamines. I don't know. Again, these are all just examples of things that could be what they would do.
Use their skateboard as a weapon.
That's very likely. Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that.
That's I think you're pretty much hitting it right in the head.
All right.
That's it right there.
All right, I know the guy.
You know him. You've seen him.
I went to high school with a lot of him.
Yeah. A lot of them exist.
Yeah, they do. They're usually harmless, though.
That's, as long as you don't,
Unless they lose their glass, bro. They gotta get high, man.
Yep. Come on, man.
Gotta have a good time, man.
Where'd you put it, bro?
Can't go to Sarah sober. Be a fucking downer, bro.
That's the guy who does flip throw-ins.
Yep. That is the son of a bitch who does flip throw-ins.
The guy.
He's also the same guy that picks up spare chains.
Yeah.
And then he tells you about...
This is you versus the guy she told you not to worry about. But this is just you versus the guy who does flip throws in high school.
Hey, when he collects that change, though, he lets you know how much he's got at home. Like, dude, that's probably like $19 on the year, man. Like, dude, it's November. Like, I know, pretty good. Free $20.
Oh, my God. Well, I mean, that's the guy who.
He's also jokingly put a visor on upside down and backwards. but worn it all day.
But then get it, dude. And then didn't move it ever though. It just stayed there, and you're like, oh, but that's so you're just doing that now. Then that's your thing.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's the guy who does flip throws.
He's also the guy that on break when you go to the library, he goes in and looks to buy parts for his used jalopy.
Wait, at the library?
Yeah, like when you know, like in school, like you could skip study hall and go to the library and have study hall at the library.
Yeah.
He's there, but he's just looking up parts for his car.
Oh, he's just using that.
He's like on weird sites. You're like, what? I don't think you're. Oh, you're just looking at mufflers. Okay.
Well, I gotta get a new exhaust system for my Civic, but I can get it factory made for like $125. I'm just trying.
But I don't know. This guy in Connecticut, he's got a pretty legit setup, and he only wants $80 and then 10 shipping, so it's a better deal. But I don't know how used it is.
I can do the labor, so that saves me like $30. Like, not throwing money away. So yeah, that's the guy who does slip throws.
He probably also played lacrosse.
He also
No, I don't think about that.
I think he did play lacrosse. Yeah, because he was a little too physical for soccer, so he had to take his energy out somewhere, and it was lacrosse.
But he didn't know how to ice skate.
Yeah.
He was also frustrated about that, too. So it made him...
We'll do this for girls!
Yeah.
Get mad at me. I can't do it. I can't. It's a girl thing.
Again, though, this is the guy who does slip throws in high school. So, yeah, it makes perfect sense that he would, have a lot of these issues. Mm-hmm. We know this guy.
Yeah.
We've met him.
Yeah. Do you guys need more examples?
I was just going to keep seeing how far you could go.
He also exclusively plays soccer in neon socks.
Ooh, yeah, definitely.
That's his go-to.
Well, you can see.
Because it matches his monster hat that he wears after the game. Backwards, of course.
That's only if he can't find his Fox Racing hat.
Yeah, of course. Well, it's one and the same. Fox Racing is sponsored by Monster.
Brought to you by Monster.
Little known fact, but...
Fox. Brought to you by Monster.
He had a summer job at Lids where he actually... just used it for the discount, but he didn't like having to deal with those kind of people.
Oh, no. That is the guy who does slip throws in high school. Oh, man.
Is he a senior who's dating a freshman?
No, he's actually somebody who, in their sophomore year of college, comes back to date a junior in high school.
Oh, baby! He's that guy.
Yeah. He picks her up in his cool car with that muffler that in high school he was looking at, and now he's made the purchase. He stepped it up with those college loans came in handy.
He's just working himself into a lot of debt, but he doesn't know that yet. He's only a sophomore in college. He has a lot of years left to figure it out.
Yeah, he works part-time at the Quick Trip. It used to be a PDQ, but now it changed.
This is the ballad of the guy who used to do flip throws in high school. That's what this episode has become. I feel like we're doing chapters of his life now. I'm seeing him grow. I'm seeing him become a man. You know?
After school... after college, he gets somebody pregnant.
Yeah, you know? I kind of
his first year after, he doesn't have a job. He's still living at home with his folks and gets somebody pregnant, and they move into his parents' basement. It's finished, so it's not that bad. It's a finished basement.
So if it's finished, it's not that bad.
Yeah, they got one of the old-timey, fireplaces down there, so it's, pretty chill for him, but, he should probably move on, but, he's pretty content, still gets free food, and, his parents pay for his cell phone and his car insurance.
Babysitter built in, right?
Yeah, exactly, and him and Wendy are going out every Thursday. So, it works out. Yeah. They met at Sarah's party.
Okay.
Yeah, back then, yeah.
That makes sense, because,
bring it all back, yeah.
He was doing keg stands to show people, well, this is how you do a throw-in. Yeah. And then he's like, well, I'm up here. And he just started downing beers. And now it's just kind of a thing he does at parties.
And now he's the guy who used to do flip throws in high schoul.
Yeah, he used to.
Yeah.
He can't quite do them anymore.
Does he ever show up to a party or something, be like, hey, check this out, and try and flip throw something just to prove?
Biffs takes out a table where people are playing beer pong.
No, he doesn't
crashes into it.
He's got a kid. He doesn't really get invited to that many things, unfortunately.
Well, Thursdays he goes
Thursdays,
out
him and Wendy go out.
They go out, yeah.
They usually play bags.
Okay, all right. Do they play bags on Thursdays?
Yeah, he's in a dart league. league.
That's a respectable thing.
Yeah, Dart League's, I've played in Dart League a week or two in my life.
Yeah, that's his thing.
Okay, so I mean, as he's getting older,
as he gets into his 30s, he's starting to think maybe transitioning into a bowling league. So him and the wife can have a not more fun.
This sounds like a good life to me.
It seems like
it turned out well for the guy who does flip throwing.
He's still living at home in his 30s.
Oh, that's not good.
It seems like he's maturing.
He is maturing.
He's growing as a person. And you know what? I think there's something to be said for the guy who used to do flip throws in high school.
He finally gets an apartment in mid-30s. And he moves out. It's only a 1-bedroom, him and his girl. They're still together, believe it or not.
1 bedroom, and they have a kid?
Yeah, their kid sleeps in a playpen in the living room.
Oh, jeez.
It's upon moving in together in your own place that they have their second kid. Followed shortly by the Irish third kid. Or what's it called? The Irish baby?
Irish twins.
Yeah. Then
they're still in a 1-bedroom apartment at this point, though.
Yeah, so they end up buying a house.
Okay.
But it's
how long is this story going?
I don't know until somebody stops me.
I think
he moves into a 2-bedroom house, which he knows isn't big enough. But he has 2 boys and a girl, and he figures he can give the girl the bedroom, and he can let the boys run amok in the basement.
I like it.
But he never gets around to fixing the basement.
They just live down there in the dark basement?
Yeah, it's kind of gross.
Oh, that's scary. No. Why do they do that?
Because that's where the boys are.
It's just the boys in the basement.
They have no privacy other than they live on another floor. Like, there's no door. They don't have a bedroom. It's just an open basement that they're in.
Do they have beds?
Do they throw plates of food down the stairs to them?
No,
Or they have metal pans and just like...
They come up for dinner, and they have beds. They just don't have, like, doors or anything.
It's just an open basement.
So they can never have Tugfest? They can never rub one out?
You got to plan it out pretty well.
You gotta make sure.
That's good parenting 101.
Why don't they... What?
Yeah.
Wait, you gotta plan out when your kids can yank it?
No.
Why do you say parenting? Why don't
you're
you
just-
go to
What role does a parent have to do with this?
You're discouraging them from jerking off because they share a bedroom.
And they share a floor of the house.
Yeah.
They share a warehouse. They share
They shouldn't be jerking off down there. Do it in the shower like any normal high school kid.
They share an airplane hangar together.
Yes. It's like your rookie season of 2K.
Yeah, 2K17.
Yeah. Except that one you live alone. This one you got to share with your brother.
With your brother.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Jeez Louise.
Oh, boy. That was fun.
What's next on the football
All right,
list?
next on the agenda.
I want to talk about Jay Crossover.
Yeah, why isn't Jay Crossover in the league?
Hey, by the way, Melo was the Western
Conference Player of the Week.
Whoa.
Carmelo Anthony.
Probably should have been James Harden, but what do I know?
There should be James Harden every week, but we're just going to pass over James Harden like everybody else does.
All right,
I mean, Giannis won his first of the year this week. So, I mean, he's only averaging 31 and 15. It's, he didn't deserve it any of the other weeks.
No.
He just this past week.
He finally, met the threshold.
Yeah. Can they get rid of the player of the week? Who cares?
It's got to be a contract bonus or something.
No, you're probably right. And it's probably sponsored.
Yeah.
There's probably a sponsorship tie into the player of the week. But it's just one player of the month maybe even. Sure. I can care maybe pretend to. Player of the week's so dumb. His team played 4 games. I guess good week for him. Yeah, sure. They killed it.
I don't even pay attention to player of the week.
I couldn't tell you any of them, but I just saw that Melo was one of them.
Yeah, I saw that it was Melo and Giannis, and I was like, that's pretty cool. So, registered a little bit more than usual.
They faced last week. It must have been a good game.
Yeah, I mean, we saw
we were there, yeah.
Yeah, we were.
He doesn't start yet, does he?
He started out of the box.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, jeez.
Yeah.
Something I forgot about, yeah, for sure.
Melo.
Also, do we tell you about the new halftime show that's pretty good?
No, you haven't.
Quick Change?
Quick Change.
You haven't heard about Quick Change?
I have not. Where does this halftime show take place?
It's center court.
Yeah.
Center court of what stadium?
Kaiser Forum when we were there.
Yeah, I'm sure it travels just like Red Panda, but this lady just changes really fast.
She does it so fast.
They do the thing. They lift the hula hoop up with the bed sheet around it, and then all of a sudden they drop it, and boom, she got a brand new outfit on.
Wow. But where's the old outfit?
Nobody knows.
Where'd it go? Yeah,
the one guy only changed twice. He was fucking bummed.
The guy doesn't. He's a larger fellow too.
Yeah, he's a husky boy.
Yeah, he's a huskier guy. So I mean, but the fact that he does it at all, pretty impressive.
And then Bango's fucking dumbass. He came out end of the third quarter, and he's like, well, I can do a quick change. And then they try to do it, and he's like, hold on. He kept trying to do it. He's like, hold on. He didn't do it.
Well, then they put it down, and he was just in a beater in his drawers.
Yeah, and he had to run off the court in embarrassment.
The guy on the mic was like, Bango, you in your drawers, boy, get out of here. Like, that was pretty good act. That was the best part.
That was the best thing Bango's ever done. He gave up on the behind the head fucking half court shot.
He doesn't do the Qdoba shot anymore.
He doesn't think he can do it. He lost his confidence.
He missed too many.
I want to write the story of how Bango got his groove back.
Well, they hired a different person to be Bango.
That's how you do it.
That's how he's gonna get his groove back.
It's a short film.
It's not really. It's more of a YouTube video.
You just sit in on the interview. Okay, you're hired.
Like, I think I could do better stunts. All right, yeah, sure. All right, come on.
I'm pretty funny.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Good deal.
That must be how they interviewed this Bango. So what do you do? I do tricks.
It was just Kawhi Leonard. I'm a fun guy.
Oh, I'm fun and I'm funny.
People really seem to like me. I don't know.
You're hired.
That's good enough. Whatever.
I used to do flip throw-ins in high school.
That's his big break. That's the part of the story you cut me off. In his early 40s, he becomes Bango.
God damn it.
And he does flip throw-ins with basketball at center court.
Well, yeah, he
does that for the Qdoba shot. He does flip throws into the hoop from half court.
I need the training.
It finally pays off.
His talent pays off.
People told me it was.
Everybody was making fun of him for his flip throw-ins.
People told me it was dumb my whole life. Who's the dummy now? I'm Bango, baby.
I need the training montage of him like being a slacker to him being Bango and like being super like him trying to do throw-ins and he just can't do the flip. Like he's landed on his stomach.
He's like 36, 37, and he takes his kid to a Bucks game and he sees how bad Bango is. And he's like, I could do better than that. And his wife's like, shut up. If you can do better than that, then why don't you do it? And he's like, maybe I will.
And then montage.
Yep, and the montage.
He doesn't quit smoking cigarettes though.
He's still ripping heaters.
He doesn't need to.
Well, people have complained that the Bango suit smells like cigarettes, but it's a small price to pay to have a decent Bango.
When the game's going on, does he
what? How does he smoking?
Well, you gotta take a break.
Does he go outside, flip off the hat, smoke a cigarette?
He scarred a few children for life. Mom, why does it smell like Aunt Sandy's house? What's wrong with Bango? Is he on fire?
Where did Bango's head go? What is wrong with him?
Kid, Santa Claus ain't real either.
He's so happy. He was so proud of his job.
Such a roller coaster.
No, he just thinks it's funny. He just thinks it's funny to tell kids. Like,
it's such a roller coaster of a story, man. It's hard.
I'm sorry, it goes places.
It really does. It's taking an emotional toll on me.
And that's the story of how.
It's still not over. It could
I
be
was gonna
continued.
say, we're not done, okay?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We're not
that's
done.
the story so far of how the guy who does
We got
flip
him to his
throw-ins in high
mid-40s.
school
Yeah.
became Bango the Buck.
Yeah.
But his kids are starting high school, and it's a whole new set of problems this season.
Oh, boy.
We'll check in next time.
This season on flip throw-ins.
Flip throwing guy.
Guy who used to do flip throws in high school.
It's like Truman Show. They just been following him his whole life.
He's not aware of the camera? It just works because he's stupid?
You just think everything's like The Office.
Yeah.
Like, I do like the look into the camera thing. It's pretty cool.
It was a documentary about my life. I'm an interesting guy. I do flip throw-ins. That's how it all started. They came to his school, and he's like, dude, I'm really interesting. And they were like, wow, flip throw-ins, that's pretty cool. And then he just kind of dominated the camera time, and
He just wouldn't give it back.
he bullied his way into being a star.
That happens. I don't know if I like this guy or not, you know?
It turns out like he ended up being a pretty good guy.
Well, the story's not over.
That's what I'm hearing. I don't know.
Yeah, it's not over.
All right.
What else in sports?
I'll say, well, speaking of not over, let's see. Actually, I wanted to talk about Drew Lock's first career NFL start. this weekend.
Drew Lock, he won a football game.
He did.
And he knocked out another one of the Allen boys.
Oh, one of the Allen brothers?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I wanted 4 of them at one point. I don't know where he was going to come from, but I got hope.
wanted another guy with the last name Allen to be a starting quarterback.
Yeah, or Allen something. I'll take that too.
All right, that's fair. Yeah,
I got double the chances.
Double the fun. That's the statement of the great man. Doublemint gum.
Oh. I don't know why there's grape flavor in Doublemint gum.
Of the grape mint.
Yeah.
You don't know about the grape mint?
Grape mint, delicious.
Great mint.
Delish.
All right, so
Phillip Rivers sounds like might get benched for the Chargers. I don't know.
what's the Chargers record?
How are we gonna do this?
We should break down like how we thought the teams were gonna be.
No, it's not over yet.
Well, I know, but at this point of the season,
No.
Browns Chargers is looking rougher every week.
Yeah, the Browns had a victory, didn't they?
No, the Browns lost to the Steelers.
Chargers
They
are
were
looking good though.
before that.
What?
Chargers are looking good too. They're gonna get Tyrod Taylor.
They're
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Chargers are 4-8, and
They got this.
Browns are 5-7.
Dude,
They'll figure it
they
out.
got this.
Plenty of time to figure it out.
Yeah.
It's,
Easy breezy.
it's not easy breezy.
Yeah, it's a walk in the park.
Walk in the park.
So you think the Bears are going to make the playoffs?
Nope.
Oh, all right. They just got to win out. That's
Yeah.
easy breezy.
Yeah, they're not gonna. Even if they win out, they're still.
Yeah,
not
they
in.
still, at best, have like a 5% chance.
They are kind of.
Unless a bunch of other teams lose.
I'll say Vikings are currently down 10 to Seattle in the fourth quarter of that game. which
Classic
would be-
Russell Wilson winning football.
Yeah, that would be a result.
You know, here's a stat for you. How many interceptions before this game do you think Kirk Cousins has had the entire year?
I know the answer.
I feel like it's going to be a low number.
You guess what you think it's going to be.
All right. I think he's had a fairly steady season. I'm going to say Kirk Cousins has thrown 4 interceptions this year.
Wow.
3
Three?
actually.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, I
Very
haven't.
impressive.
I casually follow Minnesota because of Zimmer, and I haven't really noticed Cousins having a lot of like the dog bleep games that he's accustomed to having.
This guy censored himself
Like,
over here.
Thank goodness. I
Well,
don't like the language on this podcast.
He's got to make up for all my swears.
It felt like it would have been too harsh to use it there. All right, so I went with the self-edit. But I thought Kirk Cousins has been pretty steady this year. I mean, the Vikings have been good. They lean on the run game, so Kirk
should.
doesn't have to do a ton, so he doesn't make a lot of risky throws.
Yeah.
So I think it's kind of a function of the offense as well as him playing well within it.
He's also not doing any risky business out there.
No, not really at all.
I do believe they're going to win the division over the Packers, and that the Packers are going to get a wild card.
Wild card.
And they're going to play the Eagles, and the Eagles are going to beat them. Write it down.
All right.
Where?
Just in your mind.
That's going to be the 4-5 game in the first round, wild card round. Eagle
Yeah.
will win. I mean, whenever
Wild card.
I don't feel whenever the home team wins wild card weekend, it's not that shocking because like even bad teams like the 7-9 Seahawks won a home playoff game. Like weird stuff happens in those. Like it's a sold out crowd. It's going to be loud.
Exactly.
Like
Plus the Eagles have the Packers number.
based on what the regular season game.
Based
Like,
on
from
Doug
week- from
Peterson
week
being a
3?
backup quarterback there.
They know how to run it against the Packers.
They did. I mean, they did a good job of it once.
The Packers, they'll make adjustments.
Yeah, I was
obviously.
going to say. I was like, I think it'd be a completely different game at this point.
No, they're not. They're going to try it again.
They're going to run all. It's going to be the same plays.
Same everything.
The exact same place.
They won't see it coming.
Yeah.
They're not going.
They're going to be like, they're going to run a different play this time than they ran last time.
Nope, same play.
Got them again.
So is it like in order the same plays too?
Yeah,
like
exact same order.
They call the exact same
Yeah.
game that
And
they
it
called
doesn't
last
matter
time.
if it's like 3rd and 15 or 2nd and 1.
Yeah.
Depending on the order of the play. That's the one
has
they're running.
nothing to do with down
The
and
punts
distance.
never sync up. It's it's super.
Third down here, and they're punting.
Well, I mean, the last game it was 4th and 2. We were on our own 18. We had no choice. All
We
right?
won that game.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that was the correct play. We are running it back.
Follow the script.
I like that. You got to stay on script, which means that you have to have a winning game plan one time, and then you just run those exact same plays in the exact same order.
It looked really ridiculous, that 90-yard field goal attempt.
Hey, you do what you got to do, man.
Gotta follow the script. Follow the script.
You're on your own 34-yard line. The field goal team trots out. And it looks like they're going to call on Justin Tucker to hit an 82-yard field goal.
He's a good kicker.
He's a good tipper too.
I know.
And a good kicker.
Seems like an odd decision on 2nd and 7.
On your own 30.
I'm really sure here.
I don't know about this play call, but
Tucker's got a big leg.
He's got a big leg.
Maybe he's got a new contract he's hunting for.
That's not the only thing that's big.
His agent must have gotten Harbaugh's ear.
Why fool around with 2 more downs? Because you might fumble it. It's only an 80-yard field goal. Go for it on 2nd and 2.
Come on, you big dummy. You're just wasting downs out there.
Why mess around with 2 more downs?
You're already in field goal range. Kick away.
Kick that 80-yarder.
Hey, you see how far he can kick it on kickoffs? Why can't he do that all the time?
Why don't you just get the tee out there for a field goal, dog?
Yeah, for sure. Duh.
Problem solved.
What, are you some kind of moron?
That brought to you by Dr. Steve Rule.
What would happen if the holder just kind of tossed the ball in the air a little bit, and then the kicker kicked it out of the air like a punter?
Wait, so they just volley it?
Yeah, he catches it, tosses it up, and then the kicker runs up and blasts
I think that would count.
Yeah, right. Would that count?
No, I don't think it would count as a drop kick. It has to
Then it'll count as a
be
punt.
dropped.
Would it be a punt though?
What would it be?
Does the ball have to like touch the ground first before they flip it up? Like
Yes. Yes.
No, I think just
yes.
So what would it be called if you just flipped it up?
A punt.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's just a 3-man punt. It's like the Rube Goldberg machine of punts.
That's excessive.
Yeah.
What?
I agree.
Yeah. I completely forgot what I was gonna say.
You coughed it right now. It's there on the floor.
There it goes.
Our drop
For real.
Drop kicks are field goals, right? Drop kicks are field goals.
Yes.
I mean, they're
What if
technically
the-
not okay. Sure.
What?
if the
Wait,
holder-
they count as a field goal?
Drop kicks are worth 2.
They only are with
So
2?
Yeah, drop kicks.
Why are they worth less?
Drop kicks aren't field goals.
Why?
I don't know, man.
They seem way more
I know.
difficult.
That's why I've been saying this. I'm going to give another great idea for people to steal. I've been saying they should make drop kicks worth 4.
Ooh.
Exactly. Because you would try them, and how many times a game happens where it's like 24-20 or like you get 21-17. Like 4 is a football number. So it would bring the drop kick back into play in late game situations.
A kilo is 1,000 grams.
It would bring the kicker more forefront that you have to have a good kicker. I mean, people see it all the
Or
time.
punter, because the punter might be better at the drop kick.
It'll make that player more like
they have to do more. Yeah,
Like
and then you really need a good one. You can't just go with like practice squad kicker.
Or
you know what I'm saying?
random 42-year-old like Adam Vinatieri probably wouldn't be able to do
No.
it. I mean, he's not doing a great job this year.
Okay,
anyway.
so what if the holder had it, then he spiked it down so it hit the ground?
Yes.
Like on the flat.
I think that's a drop kick then.
But the holder bounced it down, and then
I think it's still a drop
then the
kick.
kicker comes in and kicks it.
Yeah.
I think that's a drop kick. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
You got a drop kick
And
there,
you only
bud.
get 2 points.
If anyone knows the answer to this, please let. I mean, if anyone's like a super like football rules like aficionado, they're like, actually, under Section 54 of Article 26, byline 3, it clearly states like. I mean, let us know. I mean, we're
At
throwing.
Jabroni_sports.
Yeah, because I'm genuinely curious. If the holder bounces the ball and the kicker kicks it, what is it? What happened?
You know,
What like?
it only works like 1 out of 10 times because when he slams it on the ground, it goes everywhere.
Yeah.
And the kicker sometimes has to reach out with his left foot and give it a little flick.
This reminds me of like this. There were like books growing up where it was like there would be like a scenario involving a sports play, and it would be like. It was 3rd and 8 and blah 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 blah. But then so and so did this, like blah. And it would like give you a bunch of stuff, and then at the end it'd be like, what's the correct call? Or, like what actually happened? Like that's
What are you doing? Fucking math problems over
That's
here?
what it was. It was basically like sports.
Where is
It was
this?
basically like there was books when I was growing up that were like word problems essentially.
What
They'd
the
give you
fuck?
like they'd give you like a sports. There'd be like a little story, but there'd be like
Is
you
there
have-
right answers?
Yeah, you'd have
Were
to
you
like pay
going to
attention.
were you in a referee school?
No,
Where did you find these books?
Coach
I don't
a
know.
kid.
I don't know, but I'm telling you, I don't know if it was a book or like maybe it was like a thing and like maybe it was like an article in like the like Kids Sports Illustrated or something.
That's
That
not for
sounds-
kids.
Yeah,
That sounds more.
that might be what it was, but because it would give you like a scenario and then it'd be like, what was the right call?
Or else I'm wondering like if you're checking out books, NFL referee books from the library, or where else do you get these
I
books?
can't
I'm
say
off
I have.
tomorrow. I can go check one out for you.
Yeah, can you go see if they got NFL refereeing
They
guides or?
they do have newspapers that I don't know why they still have. They have newspaper forever.
Yep.
You should check out the library. They got maps.
They got them on a stick too.
They got maps from like the 40s. It's pretty great.
That's pretty interesting. I can always just look at that online.
Nah, it's not like spreading it out on a table and have somebody hawk one in your ear. It really drives the whole vibe home.
Or when somebody comes in, hey, I gotta make a copy. How do I do that? Can you help me make a copy? I don't know how to make a copy.
10 cents, are you kidding me?
10 cents. I don't got any money on me. Can you just make a copy? He told me to come to the library and make a copy.
Can I pay for my credit card? 10 cents. Put it right on here. Sir, it's okay.
I'm gonna need a payment plan.
Or they're a homeless person trying to watch porn. That's what libraries are for.
I don't know. No,
that doesn't happen as much as you might think.
I'm pretty sure it happens all the time.
Yeah, they're just the homeless people in the library.
Every single library that's homeless guy watching porn.
Just going to town.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Just because if you're homeless, you're clearly a sexual deviant.
Exactly, and he gives no fucks. He's just yanking it right out in public.
Yikes!
Making noise too. Like, he's got the porn on full blast.
Yeah, who cares at that point?
Yeah, fuck it, you're already homeless.
Well, you're gonna get in trouble for indecent exposure, but then you get a free meal.
They let it slide.
But then you get a free meal.
Yeah, you go to jail, you get a free meal.
Oh, I was like, hey, put away your dick.
Yeah.
Here's the free meal.
Maybe it was like a punch card. Like you show your dick 10 times and you get like some.
You gotta slap it up on the the counter.
All right, here you go. 2 more, and you'll get your bucket.
I'll be back tomorrow.
Yeah, I know. Please stop coming. This is a terrible promotion we ran. I don't understand. We're a non-profit. We don't even make money. Why are we giving away meals? Well, because you show your ding-dong on this table.
Bow!
That was Patricia's last day. She couldn't handle it. She couldn't do it. Not one more day.
I don't know.
I'm sick of seeing these homeless guys' dicks. They're not even clean. What did you expect? This is a charity, okay? I'm not doing this for fun.
What did you think when you took a job at the library? That you weren't going to have to see a lot of strange peen? Come on, get real.
It comes with the territory. Sorry if you're not cut out for this.
Are you telling me you couldn't pick JFK's dick out of a lineup?
Then we don't want you as a librarian.
You're not qualified.
It's always older guys, too. Probably,
no, it's young homeless guys.
Probably,
young, like handsome homeless guys that just need a little help.
Pretty sure it's
15, 16-year-old young boys.
They're fixer-uppers.
I'm pretty sure this is guy who used to flip throws.
Oh, no!
It's not.
His job at Bango went downhill.
No!
And he's jerking off in public libraries.
He's jerking off in public libraries at 60.
It actually is true.
That's the last chapter?
Yeah, no, that's not the last one. It's close.
To the last chapter.
Well, Johnny skipped over like 3 books. So
I feel like I watched The Irishman yesterday. I feel like this is the same movie actually at this point now. It's become the same thing.
Heard that's a good movie.
It's pretty good.
I don't like the Irish, so gonna skip it.
Oh, Jesus
Christ! I don't like the Irish.
They're just drunk because they're good for nothing.
Christ.
You know what? I agree.
I don't.
Thank
Hold on. For the record, AJ Kirstenau is not on board with the anti-Irish slurring going on right now.
What do you think about the Scottish?
I get it. They got potatoes. Scottish are the same as the Irish to me. I can't tell them apart.
Yeah, but the Scottish have William Wallace.
I don't know who that is.
Braveheart, bro.
Braveheart?
I've never seen. I've only seen bits and pieces of it in school, and I was pretty chopped, so I didn't really care.
Man, is that grade school?
No, high school.
Braveheart.
Yeah, it was right after we watched The Passion of the Christ.
To be
they
fair,
actually show you that in Christian high school.
Yeah, they did. They did. That's wild.
Why are you unbuttoning your shirt to tell me about the?
Because he wants to show us the scars from getting like slashed in the chest.
No, but
they made us do that too.
Exactly.
Sophomore year religion, they're like, you're gonna watch this movie and we'll flog you 50 times.
To be fair, Braveheart falls under the category of movies I would never like because there's no cars.
No cars. Yeah.
There's no cars. Why would I like
true.
Braveheart?
Yeah.
It doesn't have a car.
Yeah,
not
we have
interested.
completely opposite viewpoints. I like
you only watch movies without cars.
You prefer carless movies.
Yeah, it's got to be.
It's not true. Almost every Jackie Chan movie has a car.
But all sci-fi movies do not.
Oh, but the Jackie Chan's one that takes place in past China.
Like old school. Yeah.
I don't like the ones where he's peeing on people. That's all I'm going to say. I want to get on record.
We've discussed that one already on the podcast.
Oh, what was it named? Spiritual Kung Fu by Jackie Chan.
Yeah.
Please don't watch that if you're thinking about it. By spiritual, they mean people painted in all white.
They're ghost, I think.
I think they're ghouls because they're small enough for Jackie Chan to pee on them. If it's a ghost is like at least plus 3 feet, then it's a ghost. Anything underneath that, they're ghouls.
That's a ghoul. All right. It's a ghoul.
Yeah.
Is it a gabagool?
Gabagool.
No, gabagool. All right. Very good. Very good. Anything else, sports, you guys noticed, want to talk about? I mean, the NBA took our idea about giving a draft pick for the midseason tournament, so...
Yeah, that's pretty fucked up.
We can't really even, claim...
I did not hear this.
We did it first.
Okay, but what did the NBA say?
Oh, well, part of the proposal is basically because a lot of teams, players, coaches, etc. have been asking the same question. We are, why should we care about a midseason tournament?
Yeah.
And one of the things they've proposed is the team that wins the tournament gets an extra draft pick.
Oh, that's cool.
Yep. So incentivizing it somewhat, at least for the organization to try to win.
Does that draft pick get thrown in the lottery then?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Very interesting.
Yeah. And the other thing they said too is does the team that win it get an extra roster spot to house that extra draft pick? Because that would otherwise it kind of could force some teams to have a roster crunch.
No, they got B team now.
B team.
Oh, the
go.
G League team.
They got G League teams now.
There is, but
So,
I mean,
I think that'll work out.
yeah, it's an extra guy you take a shot on, or you can trade the pick. I mean, there's always going to be some team somewhere that wants an extra guy.
If you're a bad team who
is everyone allowed in the tournament?
That's what it sounds like. They're proposing a 30-team.
Sorry,
tournament.
Johnny.
That's cool because even if a good team wins it, they'll already have a late draft pick and then this extra draft pick because their chances are so low in the lottery and so. They'll still get 2 bad draft picks. So
they'll have a mid first and a late first.
Yeah, so it's not like it's not like really good teams.
Doesn't blow up the balance as much as it would if they were a top 3 pick or something.
Yeah. So if you're a really bad team and you put effort towards winning this thing really hard,
then you might you have 2 good draft picks now all of a sudden. Yeah,
that'd be cool. I like that idea.
Yeah.
Zion comes back just for that.
What's that?
Zion comes back just for that.
Zion comes back for the midseason tournament and then sits out the rest of the regular season. I'm just here for the extra draft pick. I need some more guys on this team, I think. But
I think it's a really good idea.
You've been on board.
I just don't think it's going to happen because people aren't going to want to lose games.
Well, it's going to happen because ratings are going
down, just like the Lakers.
Lakers going down. But
down,
you said it yourself,
they're not.
Johnny,
they're winning. They're very good.
To kind of use something that you said off air before the show. You said yourself that you're watching less basketball this season.
Correct. I am watching less basketball. I don't know if it's my favorite basketball show, The Starters, got canceled.
Yeah.
It's part of it. But
whoa, you like that over TNT tonight?
TNT tonight.
Yeah, that was my favorite basketball. And now I like NBA on TNT. And inside the NBA. Okay. I do enjoy that. The problem with that is that I'm busy on Thursday night, so it's tough. Good thing they go super late. So
you can record it too.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's this amazing.
That's usually what I do.
Pretty good technology now.
Yeah, but if I
have you seen Kenny can travel through time and space?
But then I gotta watch it the next day, and people have already talked about it and stuff.
Who cares?
Sorry.
Yeah,
I'm always a day late in sports because I listen to PTI.
I know. Stop
as a
giving
podcast,
them
the day after, so I'm always one day behind.
I can give you a better podcast to listen to.
No thanks. I'm really content.
All right.
It's not very good.
Johnny's also going to be the guy who eats cornflakes every day for breakfast for 30 years. It's fine. I'm content.
Johnny's a very creature of habit.
Yep,
I mean, he'll buy 100 of something on Amazon and just slowly eat them.
More bags of tea.
Yep. Dude.
If anyone needs tea, please tweet at us.
We're seeking donations.
Yeah, reverse donations.
Can never have enough tea.
We're seeking somewhere to donate.
Oh, to donate the tea? Yeah.
Look at that. I'm drinking iced tea right now.
Wow, delicious.
Better than water. Love iced tea.
That's their slogan for sure.
It is iced tea. Better than water.
Better than water.
Water sucks. Iced tea is better.
Hey, come on. Water's pretty cool, man. I don't know. I'm drinking water over here. I'm a pretty cool guy.
I guess water guys.
Okay, let me chug some water.
All right.
So good.
This is terrible podcast.
What? Us chugging water?
Yeah.
Says you, bud.
Look at fucking Dale Jr. on our screen.
Watch your language.
Slamming a Mountain Dew on the background.
In the fucking King's Throne. Look at that.
Yeah, for our listeners, there's a big picture as my background on my computer of Dale Jr.
chugging a Mountain Dew.
Chugging Diet Mountain Dew. Hold on, get it right.
I can't tell. It's pretty grainy.
We all know that. Come on, you don't know that Dale Jr. supports Diet Dew?
I do.
Because he's a healthy guy.
Yeah.
He's a healthy guy.
That's why he drinks diet too.
Whenever
He's
I'm
still badass because it's Mountain Dew.
Yeah. He's just, zero calories.
How many Mountain Dews does a kid who do flip throw-ins from high school down before the game?
3.
Three Mountain
I was
Dews?
thinking 3 or 4, yeah.
It's the liter size.
Oh, the 1.25 liter.
Yeah.
Instead of like Gatorade or water on the sideline, he's
Chugging Dew.
drinking 5 liters of Mountain Dew.
I guess
and
through
then
a
going
game.
out and doing flip throws.
He also got sometimes makes a monster in there. He'll do a little. This is his concoction. He calls it.
And what? His gallon of Mountain Dew.
Yeah, like some people have water jugs.
Yeah.
It's just full of Mountain Dew and Monster.
He drinks half the Mountain Dew before the game, then he dumps Red Bull in it, mixes it around, and drinks
No, Red Bull. No, Red Bull is a different sponsor.
Oh yeah, Monster. I'm
Monster.
sorry.
Go ahead.
Yeah, for sure.
Red Bull's the different group. Yeah,
Exactly, for sure, Monster.
He
I don't know what I was
buys
thinking.
Mountain Dew by the gallon, which most people didn't know you could do. But if you contact PepsiCo, they'll actually send you out the gallon size.
It's just a water jug that they repurpose and fill with Mountain Dew.
Yeah, it still has like the label, like
It
Ice
says
Mountain or
Ice
something.
Mountain.
Yeah.
But it just comes glowing.
It looks like piss.
You get a piss jug sent to your house.
Better that neon green glow. Mountain Dew.
They don't ever really want you to see that neon green glow. Like the bottles
What are you
aren't.
talking about? The bottles are clear.
No, they're not.
Oh, they're not.
They're not Mountain Dew.
Oh no, they're like green.
Their bottles are very green.
And their cans, you can't see shit. Obviously,
Yep. They don't want you to know what it looks like in there.
they don't want you at all. But Baja Blast, they'll put that shit out there for
That's
everyone.
a cool color.
That's a clear cup.
Yeah,
They always give you at T-Bell.
Yeah, they want it. They want you to know.
Yeah, that's a cool color though.
It is pretty cool.
It reminds me
does
of the
Mountain
oceans.
Dew, what does Mountain Dew actually look like then? Is it just kind of like?
I think it looks like mellow yellow.
Yeah, it's yellow. It's more yellow than green, but
Yeah.
Yeah, that's interesting.
that's wow. That's interesting.
That's pretty neat.
That's pretty neat.
That is pretty neat, guys.
What's the next sports thing?
We got any other sports things?
How about we talk about who are we going to talk about after Jamal?
After
Getting him-
Jay crossover?
Jamal
Yeah.
McGlure.
No, Jamal Crossover. Who else were we going to talk about getting
I
in
was
the
going
league?
to talk about if Jay Crossover should have had an All-Star appearance sometime in his career.
I just think it was tough for him because he was in the West.
I'm going to say yes.
It's really tough because he's a great player. I love.
He
Jay
should have on the
Crossover.
Knicks. Those Knicks teams are trash.
Well, yeah, just because the Knicks teams are trash doesn't mean he gets the All-Star.
Yeah, it does. Everyone gets a representative.
No, that's not how it works.
It's
I
like
say, if
baseball.
anything, being on trash teams hurts you for sure.
Yeah.
They always pick guys from good teams if it's close. Even if it's not close sometimes statistically.
But beside the point, we need Jamal Crossover in the league. We need him as a sixth man on a team that matters. Lakers could definitely use him. He's better than Ray Rondo.
Yeah, for sure. He can work on the Lakers. Somebody call up LeBron.
I don't have
You guys
his,
got his number?
No, I was saying, I was kind of waiting for one of you guys to step up and do it because I don't have his number either.
slide in his DMs, Johnny.
Oh yeah, and his IG.
Let him know, like after midnight tonight, like, hey, Taco Tuesday, am I right? And then be like, hey, by the way, I really think that you should sign Jamal Crossover to the Lakers.
Send it as 2 separate messages.
No, send it. And then like a little bit further down, you
I'll
know,
still read it if it says Taco Tuesday.
be like, yeah, Taco Tuesday.
And it's like, you should sign Jamal Crawford too. Like, oh, that's a good idea.
So if anyone, I mean, we should all do that. Let's all just tweet at LeBron. Let's tweet at him Taco Tuesday, but also please sign Jamal
Well, let's hit him
Crawford.
up. I'll hit him on IG. You tweet at him.
Okay.
What else? NBA.com.
I don't think he checks his NBA.com messages. Every NBA player has a mailbox. Let's see. Super ass guys like Zaza and stuff are always checking. No fan mail today. Oh, jeez. But it's something nice to read, maybe. Like, it'll be up forever.
Matty Dellavedova's just answering all of us. He's like, oh, look, he has another Shayla token than me. All right. All right. See, walking like happy today. Find a love connection in here. It's better than Bumble.
Can we just email him maybe?
LeBron James at gmail.com.
It's L.James at Lakers.com.
I'm going to try LeBron.
Is it? Are you sure it's not L. Dot?
I'm going to try LeBron James at gmail.com. I'm going to email that. And if it's not him, I'll be like, well, excuse me. I thought this was LeBron James at
For the last time,
gmail.com.
I get spammed with LeBron emails. I'm not LeBron James.
Different LeBron James, okay? It's like the commercial where the guy thinks he's picking up Michael Jordan at the airport. And he's like, oh.
Yeah.
Poor guy walking around with the name LeBron James, and he's not the LeBron James.
Yeah,
that'd be tough.
That would be tough.
I mean, Michael Jordan, like you said, though, that was tough. That poor